Yo, what's up guys? How's it all going? And in today's video, we are going to talk about how to break your PR in Warzone. It's exciting stuff when you get to break your personal record. However, also very sad at the same time when you are close and you don't quite make it over the line. So today I'm going to share some tips and tricks to help you beat your PR specifically for Rebirth. After that, I'll give some commentary on my gameplay as this is my personal record game, by the way. Hope you guys enjoy. If you find value throughout today's episode or just enjoy the vibes, remember to smash that like button, sub to the YouTube channel for more awesome Warzone content, check out my streams on YouTube as well so we can be best buddies. If you are interested in hiring a personal Warzone coach, go check out my website www.andosgaming.com, link will be in the description. This is where I provide one-on-one coaching where I analyze your gameplay / mechanics, formulate a training program for you. With the intro out of the way, let's begin. Okay, tip number 1, pay attention to your minimap. Every time you get a kill, you will receive a mini UAV that shows the location of the enemy team. So a good habit to implement is every time you take someone out, make sure to quickly glance at your minimap. This will give you direction of where to go next, so you can keep a good flow, keep the rotations going, and rack up those kills. Another benefit of this mechanic is being able to farm. If you see there's only one dot left on the opposing team, wait a little bit. The enemy team will respawn and you can farm kills to build up those numbers. Information is everything when it comes to breaking your PR, so make sure to check your minimap every time you get a kill. Tip number 2, buy UAVs. As mentioned, information is key for breaking your personal record. Having a good flow, constantly rotating is super important. So having a UAV will give you a general idea of populated areas. When you pop a UAV, try to have a quick look at your map and assess where the opposing squads are. Side note, try to use this information to push easier fights when possible. For example, if a team is at prison, they're probably gonna be super sweaty. However, if you see a team over at Harbor, the fight will probably be easier. Information is key, make sure to take advantage. Tip number 3, taking advantage of easy lobbies. I'm going to put a disclaimer about PRs and high kill games. You need a bit of luck. A lot of times it really is impossible to break your PR if the lobby is super sweaty or the lobby just dies out. The game that I'm playing in the background is like an 0.8 lobby. I got super lucky. I normally have to play 20 to 30 games if I'm lucky to get a lobby like this. So saying that, it's super important to recognize when you have an easy, healthy lobby. That's when you should play more aggressive and branch out on your own to try to farm those kills. Okay, tip number 4, rotations. Another key tip when it comes to breaking your PR or just getting high kill games, don't stay in one place for too long. Make sure once you have cleared an area, rotate to different spots to get into more gunfights. Once you're in a dangerous area, yes, slow it down, play it smart. However, I want you to rotate aggressively. The goal is to get into as many gunfights as possible to break that PR and get those high kill games. Hope you guys enjoyed those tips and tricks. Let's get into the gameplay where I provide some commentary and explain my thought process. Right now, I know there's an enemy in front of me, however, I don't want to attack head on. I'm pretty sure I'll be versing multiple people, so I quickly change the angle to keep them guessing. When you're playing, you don't always have to attack people head on. Change angles and flank to give yourself the advantage.
Enemy spotted.
There's always a time to play smart and to push aggressive. I got one down and damaged the second. It just makes sense for me to move in for the kill. When trying to break your personal record, you just gotta go for it. Person catches me by surprise, but I managed to do a little 180 fade away courtesy Joe Woe. I get up onto the roof. As mentioned, rotations are super important when trying to break your personal record. I'm constantly looking around for enemies to get my kill count up. I don't mind playing on my own right now. It does sound selfish, but I don't want my teammates to steal my kills. So my goal right now is to keep the momentum going. I managed to get the down here. I slow it down a little bit though. I guess I'm just paranoid that someone is camping these windows. Anyways, I make a mistake in a little bit. I really should have bought a UAV. This is where my tunnel vision comes into play. I'm so focused on getting kills, I don't pay attention to my economy. Always buy a UAV if you have the money. I do use this money later on though, so it's not a big deal, but this is a mistake I noticed while editing this video. Anyways, I push into prison and start chasing down more kills. So at the moment, I am on 17 kills with 20 left. This is definitely PR pace for me. The lobby is really healthy and I've racked up some decent numbers. I'm trying to tell myself to keep calm, play my game and just focus. I find that in past experiences, I tend to get nervous when I think about the kill count, I think about the personal record. When you're in this situation, when you're about to break your record, just try to focus on the gameplay.
Oh, he's on 20. Good shit, bro.
Just hit the 20 bombs, so it's really good pacing. Right now the respawn has been disabled. Really important to pay attention to when respawns are no longer applicable. It just says disabled here. It's a good idea to play a bit more careful because you no longer have a second chance to come back. I take the roof, look around. My teammate needs a buyback and I'll also buy a UAV to get some more information. Notice how I buy 2 UAVs. If you got the money, why not? Pop one and keep the other one in your pocket. This is a split-second decision I made in my head at the time, but I'm going to explain my thought process when it comes to rotation and positioning. Let's zoom in. As mentioned earlier, UAVs are key to gaining information to help you break your PR. I could see people are fighting over at factory and the harbor area. I felt like pushing over there would be a bit risky and I would lose power position. I wanted some high ground to get some easy kills as I knew I didn't have any respawns left. So I decided to move to prison roof to catch people rotating in from control center. There's all this open space here. At the time I was thinking I'm pretty confident I can get a kill or two with good positioning, going to the rooftop and also getting power position for endgame. Next time you have a UAV, think about your positioning and the enemy rotations.
Oh no, it's a boss.
As mentioned, I try to get prison roof as soon as possible to try to catch people rotating in. I got exactly what I was hoping for. There's one person in the open. I managed to get the down. Unfortunately, I don't get the second person, but I do stay calm and keep high ground. For some reason, I don't reload my gun properly, so yeah, try to pay attention to your mag. This is my mistake on my end, something I do need to work on. The second UAV I got in my pocket and I noticed there's people rotating in from the right. Again, if I had a full mag, it would have been way easier to get these 2 kills. I always recommend keeping high ground, but at this point I felt pretty good. I was pretty confident I can take these 2 people out. I do use my stun grenade just so I can armor up, and I managed to get these 2 downs using the circle to my advantage as well. So I end up dropping money for my brother to buy my teammates back. It's really important if you're on pace to break your PR that your squad supports you all the way. That means your squad buying UAVs or buying people back as much as possible. I bump into someone on the rooftop and notice how I do a jump shot as well. This is just to make sure I stay alive. I managed to get the down. Now it's a 1v3 scenario, it's not looking good, so I start thinking about rotations. Now it's pretty much endgame. My tip for endgame is just try to stay calm, try to use cover, use head glitches, use your tacticals, and just try to lower your heart rate. I managed to get 2 downs and there's only 1 person left. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. I used a bit of movement to get the last kill, or so I thought. There's actually 1 person left, so we have a one-on-one battle. Let's see what happens. As you can see, I tried to get the last kill with a throwing knife and it did not work out. To be honest, I just wanted something epic, but you know, it is what it is. It was pretty fun. We had a laugh about it. So that is it for today's episode. Remember the 4 tips when it comes to breaking your PR. Pay attention to your minimap, super important. Every time you get a kill, make sure to have a glance at the minimap. Buy UAVs. The more information you know, the better. It's way easier to do rotations, way easier to chase down enemies when you have UAVs running. Tip number 3, take advantage of easy lobbies. When you realize your lobby is a bot lobby, just go off on your own, solo squad the situation, and just play aggressive. Tip number 4, rotations. That kind of ties in with UAVs and moving around the map. Just trying to get into as many gunfights as possible. Still play smart, but I want you guys to rotate aggressively. If you liked today's episode, remember to smash the like button, sub to the YouTube channel for more Warzone content. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching, go check out my website at www.andosgaming.com. I love you all. As always, I wish you guys all the best and good luck on the Warzone.